Skelly gives us the next option after I have put him together and reunited him with his grandma. Ask me if there's anything I can help you with. What if I say no? Alright, come back when you need me. Well, that's not nearly as interesting as I was hoping for. Please? And then Skelly became the life of your party, despite the fact that he's nothing but bones. Not even skin. There's no skin, just all bones. Anything more to say? Yak, yak, yak. Thanks, man. Thanks to you guys, I can hang with Grandma again. Ask me if there's anything I can help you with. And that's Skelly. I'll meet you at the next dialogue option. Although, I do have to say that if I look here... I missed this before. You can actually see that the guy is selling the Viper Churros quite well. Would you like to buy a Viper Churro? That's a reasonable price. Sure, I'll buy some for my kids. Wrap up 4 for me. Get me some big fat ones. Thank you, sir. So we can actually see that he is selling the churros well from here. Didn't show that off before. Found out on, I think, the previous playthrough, but there you can see that. I'll meet you at the next dialogue thing. Back on board the Invincible, we have Pip in front of us asking if we will let Pip join. Let's start by saying, no, I think we're good. Too bad. I've already decided to tag along with you. And then Pip forces his way into your party. It doesn't really matter what you say. Pip is in. If I leave him out for the time being, which I normally do, does he have anything different to say here? Can I talk to him? They're not letting me talk to him at all. All right, well, let's reload, and we'll say yes. Thank you very much. And then Pip joins his party, but doesn't force his way on board. I think it's a him. I forget with Pip. But either way, still nothing to say. A little disappointing that there's nothing for Pip to say if we say we'll let him join, or if he forces his way on board and then we just leave him. But that's what happens. Our next dialogue option comes from Fargo. Arg! Looks like we got a big one coming. And then he falls down. Remember, we had saved him, but he ended up fighting off the wraiths all by himself. Damn, me arm! Which he should be able to do, considering how powerful I've made him. Your name's Serge, eh? Go take the wheel. And then we have 2 options. We can say, aye, aye, Captain, but I've never done it before. So, let's start with the one that I usually don't choose, but I've never done it before. No time to fuss. When I tell you to do it, you do it. And then he goes, keep your heads high, mateys. Don't forget we be pirates aboard the SS Invincible. Oh, you be pirates. Man your stations. It's time to show these monsters what we're made of. Aye, aye, Captain. Serge, keep your head high. They're coming. And then let's see what happens. Well, we get into a fight, but let's see what happens if I say yes. Aye, aye, Captain. I'm counting on you. And I think we just go right back into it. Yes, the whole we be pirates thing. But I not be pirate. I'll meet you at the next dialogue option. Back in Guldove, Kid has been saved by someone from the mainland who brought some Hydra humor. I do want to point out, even though there wasn't a dialogue option, that when Doc wants to join the party, it's Kid that says, yeah, you can join. I don't get a choice there. But Kid has not been in our party this entire playthrough. So I don't know where she thinks she can get off doing that. But she's asking us if we remember a blue orb that was on the desk. She's asking about the dragon tier. So let's say no. Was there such a thing? What, you don't remember? God, you're hopeless. If I ain't mistaken, that orb was probably the dragon tier, which means that it's in the hands of old Viper right now. I cannot believe it. The general has the dragon tier, but why? All right, let's back up a little bit here so we can say, yeah, I remember, which I totally do. Yeah, I remember that thing. It was very shiny, and I stared at it and gave me a cutscene. Great, so I don't have to waste my breath explaining it then. If I ain't mistaken, that orb was probably the dragon tier. Yes, it was. So those are the 2 options there. They're not too exciting, though. Even though there is no dialogue options here, we're still in the same conversation, but it's a really long conversation, so I skipped most of it. This is something new. I probably don't need no dragon's protection to get me through hot water, but that's me. She's talking about getting the water dragon's icy breath pretty much so we can go through Mount Pyre. We gotta head to the land of Genesis, the place where this all began. Only you know where that is. Before we go, I'll leave this in your keeping for a while. But don't you dare lose it on me. Yeah, I won't. The astral amulet is very important. So we have seen this before. We get the astral amulet back, but then Kid has to join the party, right? All right, let's go to the place where this all began. So she just joins the party here. This is the latest that you can put off having Kid in your party. Do I want to replace her? I don't think I do. Lena is just a better character. Granted, Kid can steal, but that's not important to me anymore. So Lena is the better character with both stats, and it's not even that close. But let's see if Kid, yeah, I don't think Kid hangs out here, so I can't talk to her about this, even if she's not in the party. But that is Guldove. After the Invincible, after you deal with the pirate ship, do you have anything to say about this, Doc? There is still much to be learned in this world. Yes, there is. It would probably help if you stopped. Never mind. We've made it through Mount Pyre. We just took on the Acacia Dragoons in a boss fight, and Harle wants to check to make sure we want to keep going. Let's say no. We'll give up now. I know you are lying, but merci, just don't die. And of course, if we say yes, we will keep going. I see. I won't stop you, but don't die. Once again, she wants to make it very clear that we are not supposed to die. As it turns out, it's not because she has a crush on us. Harle once again gives us another dialogue option. She does want to get our input quite a bit. We have just transformed in Lynx. We are in the temporal vortex, and we just made it inside the tower. You are très late, no? Come on, Monsieur Lynx, let's go. We don't have the time to be dawdling here. We may truly get lost in time. I can't afford to lose you just yet. So we have two options here. Let's start with I'm not Lynx. You are no longer Serge. You are Monsieur Lynx. Allons, regarde-toi. Just look at yourself. Who in their right mind is going to believe you are Serge? Let's start with am I Lynx, then see if she has anything else to say here. Exactement. You are now Monsieur Lynx. You are no longer Serge. Allons, regarde-toi. Just look at yourself. Who in their right mind is going to believe you are Serge? C'est simple. If everybody except for yourself says that you are Monsieur Lynx, then voila, you are Monsieur Lynx. It's as simple as that. That is who you are. C'est la réalité. If you try and go against réalité, réalité will surely crush you. Réalité will kill you. And réalité will continue to go on as if nothing ever happened. From yesterday to today, and from today to tomorrow, réalité marche on, leaving your crushed body behind. And we have more dialogue options here. Let's start with but I'm Serge? But I'm Serge. Ooh la la. So you still insist that you are Serge, oui? Regarding your memoir as this Serge, You may be able to rewrite it if you use the dragon tear. Let's restart that again and say, I'm Lynx. Bravo, c'est exact. You are Monsieur Lynx. And then she starts going through this again. Regarding your memoir as this search, you may be able to rewrite it if you use a dragon tear. In reality, you died 10 years ago in the other world. How can you say for sure this is the real you? Maybe for you it is evident, but I wonder if you ever really research. Furthermore, what was the search? A figure? A shape? A spirit? A soul? Where was this search? Who am I? Who are you? You're not me, I'm not you, I am reality, you are something else. And then we begin the sequence where we have to walk through the doors once more. I will meet you at the next dialogue choice. And I will also double check that I have all the doppelgangs, which I should have on Sprig. You know, while I have Sprig. And we have gotten the other random event here in Shadow Forest in Homeworld. For the record, I checked my doppelgang list. It still says I'm short on Gyroblade, so I'll try to get that again this time. I know there was a problem with what I had recorded, but I still thought I got it. Also, I got Cassowary, which is not on the guide that I had on that list, but I got that too. All right, so here in Shadow Forest, last time we had, well, the Wraith here and the kid, but well, it was a little different. So let's talk to the kid. Pa's inside here, but a monster's blocking the way so he can't get out. Papa! So let's kill the monster, which is a wraith. Last time it was a rock that was blocking the path, so we had to scare the guy out. This time it's just a wraith, which is a lot simpler for me to deal with, especially with Lynx. Although I do have to say, Harle is a very good party member. Very, very good. As you can see, pretty much on par with Lynx when it comes to strength, and her magic is better, so I would honestly prefer to have Harle in the party than Lynx, I think. Although, to be honest, that's not really an option right now. We'll figure something out eventually, though. Ew, you saved me. Please accept this as a token of my appreciation. I found this inside this cave, and we get the mushroom. Anything more to say? Pa's back. Anything from you? That mushroom is a delicacy. It can only be found in Guardia. Wonder if it's real. And apparently that is it. So I believe this is the first time we've gotten this particular route of doing things. It is the much simpler route. The other one involves trying to scare a Garriday into the hole and something like that. But this one was new, so I did want to show it off. I will meet you, because I'm not sure if we can get dialogue option. I'll meet you at the next one, just in case we don't get one with what's his name.